All right, what is going on, YouTube? It's F.T.B.S. breakdown number 41, and I'm back again. And I told y'all last video I was going to talk about my opinions, well, how I think the FGC is going. So you're not going to find any gameplay this video. You're going to see is this title screen because I really want you guys to listen to me. Really listen to what I got to say. Because I'm not trying to start an argument. I'm not. I want to have a conversation. I don't want to fight. I want to have a genuine conversation. So first, let me start with the TDO law, because I don't know how long this video is going to be. The shameless cash grabbing from fighting game corporations needs to stop. It needs to stop. It needs to stop. Now I'm going to spend the video talking about it. Okay? So we're going to use KOF-15 as an example. I don't want to pick, or I'm not picking on KOF-15, but this is the newest fighting game out, and I was waiting for this trend. Okay, from the top. So KOF has been out for about a month now, maybe going on 2 months. We just recently got the new DLC. And one character of Team Gato stands above all the rest. They're all really good. First, let me start off by saying that. They're all really, really good. But one of them stands out more than the rest. And you know his name. He needs no introduction at this point because you're tired of seeing him. Gato. Gato is so good in this game. It makes no sense whatsoever. But I want you guys to see when I say shameless. I want you guys to understand it from my perspective. Really hear me when I say this. Really hear me. KOF, the hardest part about KOF, especially if you're getting into it, is understanding the jump system. Okay? 4 different types of jumps. You have hop, hyper hop, jump, super jump. It is your job to accurately, and it's your job to accurately know when to do one of those 4 jumps to start your offense. Insert Gato. Insert Gato. Gato has a built-in command hop. If you think this was not done on purpose, then you smoking. You absolutely smoking. You on one. You got to be. You got to be. This was done on purpose to give the newer players and some of the intermediate players the accessibility to hop without really having to learn the hop mechanics. This is a blatant cash grab by SNK. They said, you know, when people look at these characters as, oh, okay, well, Gato's broken, he's DLC, he's broken. It's not that he's broken. It's the fact that he's defining the meta. So what these corporations are doing is they're saying, how is our game played? Oh, it's played this way. Okay, let's put a character in who plays that way to the 100th degree. Right? That's what they do. That's what they do. So if you think the fact that Gato has a built-in command hop on top of, so technically Gato has 5 jumps. He doesn't have 4, he has 5. He has 5. They all start up at different timings, and 3 of them are completely unreactable. If you don't think that's done on purpose to get people to buy that character, you're smoking. I'm picking on KOF-15. I'm not trying to pick on KOF-15, but this is with every single fighting game of what I like to call the new generation of fighting games, from Street Fighter V on up. Let's see some examples. Street Fighter V. Who's the best character in the game right now? Luke. Luke is the best character in the game right now. But this was all through Street Fighter V's life cycle. Who remembers standing hard kick ball roll, +2 crush counters, +2 on block and it crush counters? I do. Who remembers +2 Sonic Boom Gao? I do. I remember it. I mean, Tekken 7's got Leroy, they have Fokuram. You know, all of the top tier characters, once a fighting game is said and done in this generation, happen to be DLC. If you think that's on coincidence, I don't know what to tell you. That is not done on coincidence. The shameless part of it all is this. They're doing it on purpose now. They're not even trying to hide it anymore. They're not trying to, like, okay, well, this character's really good in this way, but here's this big glaring hole. We're going to give him a big glaring hole. They're not doing that anymore. They're just straight up going, this character is good. This is how y'all like to play the game. Here's this new character. He does it to the max degree. You want further proof? Then look no further than Dragon Ball FighterZ. What a mess that game has become. What a mess. I mean, an absolute mess. It is literally pick Lab Coat 21 or die. I mean, come on, fellas. What are we doing here? These are clearly pay-to-win characters, and the corporations behind it know it. They know it. They're not even trying to hide it to you no more. They're not trying to hide no more. They never made this character this strong. Bardock, GT Goku, Ultra Instinct Goku, and now Lab Coat 21. What defines that game's meta? Big lariats. Big lariats. I want to spend the cash. I want to skip neutral. Big lariat. And I want to get in. Insert Lab Coat 21. Who does all of that? She can debuff you for the rest of the match and buff herself. Every time you get hit by that EX Lariat, you're taking 50% to 80% damage. Help me make it make sense, fellas. Going back to KOF 15. So the hardest part about the game is jumping, and now all of a sudden a character comes out who just hops for you in a command instead of actually have to learn the timing. And that's coincidence? I think not. I think not. We've got to stop with the shameless cash grabbing. Oh, and it gets far worse. It gets far worse. Let me explain. So I don't own Gotham. Now, if I owned Gato, we'd be in a practice mode, and I'd be showing y'all all the ways that this character is like clearly defining the meta. He's clearly playing the meta to the 100th degree. But I don't own him. I don't have any plans of owning him. Did you know that you cannot purchase individual characters in KOF? You have to buy the whole team, and the whole team is currently priced at $15. Now, again, let's take it a step further. So I don't own the characters, which means what? Which means what, fellas? I can't practice against the character. I can't lab the character. So now I'm fighting from behind. I'm fighting from behind. I've got to get my experience with Gato in real matches online. I can't sit in the practice room and really try to figure it out like I'm used to doing. I can't do that. I can't do that because I'm not going to buy the characters. So if you don't buy him, you fall out of being competitive on all fronts. So because you didn't purchase him, because you did not purchase him, you're obviously you don't have a Gato of your own to fight his Gato. And two, you can't even practice against the character because you didn't buy him. He's not unlocked for you. See how they force your hand and are forcing you to spend that $15? Let me say it again. You cannot be competitive in this game without buying all the DLC. And if you guys think this stuff is not done on purpose, I don't know what to say. This is something that has really been bothering me, fellas. Like, it's really been grinding my gears. Everywhere you look, hell, even in Power Rangers, the best characters are the DLC characters. Help me make it make sense. Help me make it make sense. It's shameless, and it's gotten to the point where it's completely shameless. And I just don't like it. I can't tolerate it. I can't tell you how many Gatos I run into online. If you play that character, your win rate's gonna go up. He's pay to win. It's clear to see he's pay to win. I mean, across the board in all the fighting games, these characters are now pay to win. And we as a community are not holding the corporations to a higher standard to say, hey, no, we don't want this. Let's go back to the first, I would like to call it the first fighting game, the game of chess. Could you imagine if there was a piece you could buy that allowed you to move freely across the board on top of already having a queen? But you had to buy the piece. It didn't come with the game. You got to buy the piece. If not, you only get your queen, which can move in all directions. That's unheard of. That's pay to win. Who would want to play chess? Can you really say you're the best? And that's my biggest point. Can you really say that you're the best? Even if you play a mirror match, can you really say that you're the best, the better person won? Or did the characters win for you? Did the characters win for you? Did you put them into a situation where the character checkmated them before the player could? I mean, it's shameless at this point, and it's eating me alive. I mean, talk to me, fellas, down in the comments below. I really want to know what you think about this subject. Talk to me. I can't be the only one feeling this way. I mean, it's blatant. Blatant. So that's what I got. That's my take on how fighting games have been going for me. And we really got to stop with this shameless cash grab. But again, let me know what you think in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe, consider subscribing. And I'm probably going to be back next week. May give y'all a little on-hill guide. I'm working it out. But until next time, this is F.T.B.S. Breakdown number 41 signing out. Have a good one.